So, after New Zealand, more than a month has passed, maybe 6 weeks almost, in Japan, and I'm to leave. And I was talking with GPT about what happened in this period in terms of my posting of videos, which many of them GPT has commented and helped me to put the title and description and the picture. So we have some sequence, but I asked if he can give me the summary of what has happened in this Japan period. So I'm going to go through this with you if you're interested. So there's a shift from stillness to social reflection. That's number one. Your earlier Japan videos leaned into quiet meditative states, focusing on samadhi, no mind, and the physical sensations of presence. But as your stay progressed, your reflections began to widen into more social and cultural themes. Usually I'm slow to pick up, just to be careful, going through the CAPD, check, act, plan, do process. So I had the contrast between Japanese and Western values in the videos, observation of the quietness, like the last one I posted, otonashi, and steadiness, kotsu-kotsu, in Japanese daily life. Reflections on bureaucratic frustration, digitization, and emotional self-monitoring, black dot exercise. This transition mirrors a movement from inner spaciousness toward engaged awareness. That's pretty good. That is supposed to be so. So he's picking up on that one. Second point, reaffirming the root. I keep saying the core of our being, or the root. It's about nature and initiative. I often say will of the universe, and compassion, or you can add wisdom on this. I will put this one in the description so you can read it later if you want. A major theme has emerged around living from the root, what you describe as being aligned with nature's way, right? 4 key points. 1, self-initiative arising from the core rather than external pressure. Yeah, its heart comes first. Confirming your own life mission through what feels right in the body and heart. Yes, heart at the center. Honoring compassion through stories of your friend from high school and weaving it into your own path. There are others from the little town and many more, but that's the whole idea of my connecting with people to check and balance too. 4th point is comparing different expressions of awakening, whether through compassion-driven action or structured self-management. These reflections culminated in titles like Awakening from the Root, Nature, Initiative, Wisdom, and Compassion. It sounds like lots of bullshit word, but what can I say? I mean it. Number 3, I think there may be 5 points or so for this summary. YouTube as living practice. That's interesting. So it's a characterization, again, the summary of this visit in Japan. Your relationship with the YouTube itself has deepened, maybe with the help of the people who has joined new and from the old, had some exchange of ideas that helps me, hopefully helping those who watched my video and read the comment. There are 3 points underneath that. You have continued to share your own reflection rather than popularity, obviously. What's the point of popularity? I shouldn't say that way, but popularity could be important. But I think humbleness comes first. See, that might be my bullshit. Yet you've noticed increased views, subscribers, and thoughtful comments, which feels affirming, but not your primary motivation. It's part of my motivation to communicate, because I used to have this window through which I was talking to the dark universe. Now I get the comment from people from early age to elderlies in different part of the world. That's just wonderful to me. You use the process as a form of ongoing CAPD, check, act, plan, do. This is my engine, driving force, check, act, plan, do, never ending. Or Shia Samadhi Panya is similar, which is more connected to the heart. CAPD is a little bit more in the brain. Anyway, you use the process as a form of ongoing CAPD, and you've spoken openly about mistakes, doubts, and insights. Yeah, mistakes. There's no one who doesn't make mistake. We make mistake. We are bound to make mistake. The point is how to learn and not keep making the same mistake, which may be difficult, but that's the whole idea also with the CAPD. YouTube become not just a platform, but the mirror for your life design. It's meant to be from the beginning. I use the word mirror mind. Maybe you can find it. It is that I need to have the mirror. If I don't have mirror, how do I know how I'm doing? And this process is certainly helping to do this, especially with the comment I receive. I'm totally happy with that. And in fact, there's no antagonistic or negative comment. I never noticed one. All the comments I really appreciate. I think I respond pretty much all, if not all, of the comment. I appreciate people watching. Why not? Number 4. Yeah, there are 5 of them. 2 more. Number 4, philosophical integration. He points this jazz, that's the most recent, one of the recent video, with the creativity ad lib, and I played music, so maybe that kind of clicked in me. For some reason, GPT pointed that's part of the character or example of integration, jazz, zen, and self-actualization. Yeah, everything is self-actualization, which is like aliveness, being happy in what you do, no matter what. That's it. I don't know if it need to be philosophical. It's just that. You don't have to put the brain into it. You know it when you are there. Anyway, few videos explored deeper synthesis, the zen of jazz improvisation, and the dangers of ego in creative expression. Yeah. All of these comments, they've got examples, so that's the beauty of the GPT. I thought about putting all the videos to go, each one of them, but it's too many. But you may, if you're interested, you may find the videos corresponding to these comments that the GPT has made. The link between no mind and spontaneous mastery. Example, Coltrane is the, jazz, Picasso, Buffett. Different work area, but the idea is very much, to me, identical in the way the process goes on for anyone to be a master, his own destiny. Lots of creativity, fun, and going through the difficulties to break through. Lots of awakening from the heart. Frustrations with bureaucracies were reframed as tests of compassion and managerial awareness. Certainly, that's one of the major reasons why I did in my work, and it continues here, not just the YouTube, but in real life. That's the main motivation for me to continue this. I don't think I'll change that at all. Remind me of Kenji Miyazawa. And may all beings be happy, that kind of idea. You introduced or revisited the life profile tool, the black dot exercise system, and your ongoing meditation practice. Yeah, some tools, and those 3 items is pretty good way that GPT has picked up, because not just meditation, there's a life profile idea, black dot, life profile every 3 months or so, black dot every day, and ongoing daily meditation with little comment associated to lots of things going on. Maybe not a lot, but sometimes lots of things going on in my life. This created the harmonic loop between theory and daily lived reality. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, there's a balance of theory and living life. And the living life triggers ideas to share, and you can bring those ideas or theory, if you call that there's a brain part of ideas, theory, and then act on daily life, having a direct experience of what's going on. Where every tension becomes a chance to practice alignment. And that triggers me to come up with an insight and post the video. So everything, I think, is kind of like aligned. Last one, closing the Japan phase toward a new setting. With your departure to Hawaii approaching, there's a subtle tone of transition, letting go of Japan's patterned steadiness but carrying its quiet strength with you. Preparing for new experiences and perhaps more experimentation or play in Hawaii. Yes, that's my idea. There's a risk of getting into unknown, but that's part of my life, and I'd rather risk it with possible failures and difficulties. But that's me. If I do what I have done, I'll get what I've got. That's one of the lines I picked up in my life. And I'm just a little bit playful, but I need to be careful in various dimensions, which is my plan, but I have to experience and see. So every moment will be critical to make a good judgment, as it should be. The last line, seeing the next chapter as another field for rooted exploration. Well said. I think GPT has understood my wording and the meaning and the reason why. And there are lots of other stuff going on, not just these, but along the side that I want to integrate into YouTube videos in some way or the other. But I'm not rushing. I think, as I said somewhere, time may not be a concern. There's no need to be rushed. Just be as if time doesn't exist. For good reason, or yes, I like to say good reason, I think I'm finding that I tend to rush to live early in my life, and it's becoming, what's the point of rushing? Do what's important from the heart and take time, and then the tree my tree would find a way to grow from the internal energy distributed in certain branches and ideas, like a mini me idea, mini company idea, and then connecting to other trees and hopefully contribute in this process, because it's like a tree growing among various trees, and we can communicate to help each other and help with other all species to make sense of it, but follow the way of nature at the root. That's what it has been, in my view. Thank you. May all beings be happy. Yeah, I guess I'm closing a chapter here and then moving to the next, step by step. Thank you.